Hello everyone, good day to all of you. Welcome to this presentation. Today we are going to talk about good communication. I will be your facilitator today.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on.
So today we are going to talk about what is a good communication, and then we will discuss about verbal communication, and then we are going to talk about listening and what is an effective communication. Well, let's start. What is a good communication? Good communication, written, spoken, on or in any form, should be respectful, clear, timely, courteous, and a model. What does it mean of be respectful? Be respectful of your recipient during communication process. And then be clear, convey the information in a concise, informative manner. Be respectful of your recipient during communication process. Clear, convey the information in a concise, informative manner. Highlight the most important parts and minimize communication clutter with unimportant or inconsequential information. Be timely. Short notice or late information is generally useless and only acceptable on rare occasion or for true emergency conditions. Common courtesy. During communication, always practice using please and thank you. It's a magic word for your communication. And then don't forget to model the type of communication you will receive in return from others. Model good communication and others may follow your leads. Communication you like to receive. If you set communication that is rude, disrespectful, or untimely, that is most likely the type of communication you will receive from others. And then talk about verbal communication. Our voices, body language, and facial expression play an important part in communication. Verbal communication is not what you say, but it's how to say it. What people mean and what others hear are often two different things because listeners respond to more than just words. We notice body language and tone of voice. Consequently, we perceive and process a large part of the message unconsciously. Let's look to the statistic. Let's say in face-to-face communication, statistics say 7% of message comes from words, while 38% comes from tone of voice. And the biggest part is 55% of message comes from body language. How about not direct message? Let's say using telephones. When you are not in a face-to-face with a person, body language cannot play a role in the message sent. However, the tone of voice is especially important. 30% of what you hear comes from words, while 87% what we hear comes from tone of voice. That's for the verbal communication, while we cannot do face-to-face communication with someone. Let's talk about tone of voice. What does your tone of voice sound like? Does it reflect confidence, strength, assurance? Perhaps your tones reflect fear, boredom, immaturity. From your tone of voice, you need to take care of your pitch, volume, emphasis, and enthusiasm during communication. And how about our facial expression? Facial expression is a critical part during body language. The human face is extremely expressive, able to express countless emotions without saying a word. And unlike some forms of nonverbal communication, facial expressions are universal. The facial expression for happiness, sadness, anger, surprise, fear, and disgust are the same across culture. The face as a whole indicates much about human moods as well. Specific emotional states, such as happiness or sadness, are expressed through smile or a frown, especially. There are 7 universally recognized emotions shown through facial expression, such as fear, anger, surprise, contempt, disgust, happiness, and sadness. Regardless of cultures, these expressions are the same. However, the same emotion from a specific facial expression may be recognized by a culture, but the same intensity of emotion may not be perceived. Well, let's talk about listening and effective communication. For listening skills, it's important to be a good listener. In fact, good communicators may say we would listen twice as much as we speak. That is why we have 2 ears but only 1 mouth. During the communication process, we need to have active listening. What? So during the communication, it's important to be a good listener. We need to hear the message, interpret the message, evaluate the message, and then to give the right response to the message. So, another important part during communication is we need to communicate with diplomacy. What does it mean? So, in communication, we need to get our message heard without damaging our relationship. We need to learn how to flex our communication style, and then we need to choose our words carefully. Listen, think, and be open. Relax your body language. Diplomatic communication is about being honest, but not brutally honest. And by the way, it doesn't mean that misrepresenting the truth either. It means communicating in a way that makes a person feel the interaction was respectful and positive. So, that's all about a good communication. Thanks everyone for joining this presentation. See you.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gonna get it.